100th anniversary on Monday. To commemorate it, more than 40 U.S. landmarks from the Empire State Building in Niagara Falls to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will be illuminated in Easter Seals orange. For 100 years, Easter Seals has been the indispensable resource for people and families with disabilities. The highlights continue here on Inside the NBA. Doc and the Clippers trying to even things up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Canadian rookie, 14-point first quarter.
And Canada putting out some great players now.
No doubt. Klay Thompson.
Pull!
Klay Thompson.
Pull!
I see the routine here. We'll keep it up. Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, finish that. Oh. Yeah.
And then the rookie Jerome Robinson.
Oh,
out of Boston College.
Easy one-hand dunker.
11-0 Clipper run. Playing tough. Klay Thompson.
Pull!
Too late.
Klay Thompson.
What is that, Ernie?
Pull!
Oh, okay.
I wonder if anyone at home finds that entertaining. Lou Williams pulling up for three. Lou,
That's a crazy shot.
just 2 for 10 on the day.
He can make crazy shots.
KD for three.
Come on, man. Quit fouling the jump
And
shot.
one.
Who is he?
I'm Kevin
What's his
Durant.
name?
You know who I am?
Y'all know who I am.
I think we do.
62-54 at the half.
Oh, bye-bye.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets bogeyed up in the air. Yeah, 25.
It was going at the bigs all night.
Which most ever by a Clippers rookie in a playoff game, and his high for the season.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
Their
goodness.
young backcourt is going to be good, though. Shamet and him.
Yeah, they're there.
True.
5-point lead for the Clips. About 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Steph Curry,
only
Too happy,
quiet
though.
day, 3 for 14, 1 for 9 from deep.
All we need is one. Notice I said weekend.
Andre Iguodala.
Oh, Andre still got bounce?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name with the Athletic who said it's like they bubble wrap Iguodala during the regular season and then open it up for the playoffs.
Travel.
Travel. Come on, man. Stop it.
They're trying to say he's the new big shot Bob.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Kiss it off the glass.
Oh, my God.
So
Too
many
many
options.
shooters, man. Too many shooters.
Yeah.
So many options. Whew.
So a couple of Warriors going over 30 in this one. Durant goes for 33. Klay goes for 12 out of 31 from deep. And the Warriors a win away from the Western Conference semis. Let's listen up.
When Klay gets going like that, it fuels the whole bench. You can see everybody jumping around. Everybody gets happy. We all love when Klay gets hot. It didn't surprise me at all. He kind of had a quiet first few games of the series, so it's only a matter of time till he broke out.
Did you do anything the past couple days to get yourself going tonight?
Oh, man, I did a couple things. We went to the beach, played some volleyball. I'm like, I'm just going to go jump in the ocean. I just know that will reset my mind, and it worked. So I don't know if I'm going to jump up north because it's freezing, but something I'll definitely contemplate if I don't shoot the ball that well the rest of the year. But hopefully that doesn't happen.
What's it like when they kind of tighten up the vise in the fourth quarter?
You know, they're long, athletic, they're smart, they've been together forever. There's nothing you're going to run that they can't read, you know. I think it's probably the most undervalued thing about their team. That's what they do well. They kill you with their defense, and then they show you their offense.
We have our eyes on the, other teams playing, and we see Houston being up 3-0, chance to close it out. We didn't want to extend this series any longer because we know how grueling the playoffs can be. We already let one slip away, so tonight we came in with that mindset to, put our, foot on the throttle and not let go, because we let go in game 2, and we won't do that again the rest of the playoffs. I really believe that.
Tony Jones, yes, you did say that, man. I read it the other day. Good line, very accurate on Andre Iguodala. Thanks for removing any doubt as to who said it. So it's a 3-1 series now for Golden State. And, again, the Clippers were game today, but when you have Steph Curry not having a good day, You look at these guys combining for 65, Durant and Klay Thompson. It's just a handful, man. Just a handful.
When they lost that first game, and everybody started, talking the nonsense that they talk, it just woke them up. They're the masters of the switch. Now the switch is on. It's on full throttle, and they know what they have to do. Klay said it. We're not going to let another game slip away. We know what we have to do. And listen, you always got to worry about Steph and KD. But when Klay gets hot like that, there's no beating them.
Well, and listen, they're going to beat the Clippers. I mean, they should have swept them. They were up 30. But let me tell you something. That next round, that's going to be fun to watch. James Harden, Chris Paul, those guys, they are a handful.
That's who they play next round, the Rockets?
Yeah.
Yep, in the conference semis rather than the conference finals like last year.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome series. I can't wait to watch it.
Well, the Golden State Warriors, they have every option available, and this is how good they are. We have stopped talking about Boogie Cousins being hurt. Like, that hasn't even been in any news story ever in the last 4 days, because they can just retool and reshoot. So to me, that is how good they are. They have the ability to spread you out. You have to guard them from beyond the hash mark, which opens the driving lanes, which allows guys to just score easily. They are the most prolific scoring bunch in this millennium.
What are you looking at there, big fella?
No, I'm looking at the box scores. Kawhi, 12 for 20.
That was the game we already did.
I know, but I'm just looking. You asked what I was doing, I'm telling you, I'm just looking.
Sorry, I asked.
He's looking at yesterday's
Man, the
game.
Twitter machine has been working overtime.
You
Yusuf
said Nurkic.
Nurkic.
But thank you, Mr. Nurkic.
Thank you.
Jack and Chuck are the funniest people.
That's because
Thank
we're
you.
brothers.
Said it to entertainer.
Looking like
Said, what up, Said?
a big old what?
That's a candy.
Oh.
Candy.
It's a really good
Chocolate ball, gold.
Hey,
Chuck
Sid,
gold
great
flake.
job. Great
Chuck
job,
knows his
Sid.
quality chocolate.
I ain't gonna say nothing
Great-
back to Sid.
Hey, great job on the Motown thing tonight, too, Sid.
Okay.
Said
You should have been watching the
Sid
game.
ain't the
It
one
was
to
a
play with.
30-point blowout. Why the hell was I going to watch that game?
I'll let you go this time, Sid.
Coming up next on TNT, the Celtics bound for the Eastern Conference semis. How they swept Indiana away next.
To try to guard is the point I'm trying to make.
Marcus Smart on Giannis.
Yeah.
The bench, 49 points for Boston today. That was their high for the series, and it came from three guys, Hayward, Rozier, Marcus Morris, who hit a combined 69% and 7 out of 11. Now the question, can you get that on a consistent
No, you're
basis
gonna get
from
it.
that Boston bench?
You can get that consistently, but is it going to be enough? Marcus Smart. I'm not Marcus Smart.
Marcus Morris.
Marquise Morris.
Marcus
Morris. Haywood.
Sorry I brought it up.
Rozier. All of those guys they're proven that they can score in the playoffs. They're not like this is their first time doing this. This is what they did all last year when those guys were out, except for Haywood obviously coming in his first year, and he's done it with Utah. So this is not unusual for them. This is uncommon. This is what they're going to have to consistently do. But will it be enough? Because the Milwaukee Bucks have improved dramatically from last year. This is not the same team. They have more guys with more confidence and more scoring ability. Guys coming off the bench, they have more of that. This is a different team with experience, and you add Lopez to the mix in the starting lineup, who spreads the floor, I heard something, or I was reading, where 65% of his shots come from three-point land. But then he's a rim protector. So now, all of a sudden, when he shoots the three, he doesn't have as far to go back to play defense. He doesn't go from baseline to baseline. He goes from three-point line to baseline. So he can be more effective as well. This is a different team.
And when you're on a team that's expected to go far, your superstars are not going to play well every night. So if you can get a consistent scoring from your bench, this will do very well. Tonight, Kyrie didn't play the perfect game, but the other guys came off the bench and they played well. And they needed it tonight. So at times they're going to need it. So when they need it, if the bench can provide that, then they should go pretty far.
Well,
Indiana, go ahead.
Key is going to be, and I keep saying it, Eric Bledsoe. Number one, we got to worry about Malcolm Brogdon, the Bucks need him. But to me, the key is going to be Eric Bledsoe. I've been saying that all year. The Milwaukee Bucks are only going to go as far as Eric Bledsoe. Giannis going to do his thing. Middleton going to do his thing. But the reason I said Bledsoe, he got to play on an even keel with Kyrie. It can't be a 30-10, a 30-15 beat down every game. He's got to keep it somewhat level, and he's got to control the tempo of the game, more importantly. When Milwaukee gets in the half court, they get very stagnant. But Bledsoe got to keep the pace up, but he's got to compete with Kyrie.
Indiana actually led at the half in 3 of the 4 games in this series, but Boston plus 39 in the second half, and it is a sweep. Second time the Pacers have been swept in the last 3 years. Big golden nugget.
Close. That's like that, Jonathan.
The Big East.
Oh, I like the big giant Oscar. I like that one. I like that. Yeah, I do like that one.
I like that one. I like
do
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
I like
that was
that.
corny.
Yeah, I like that one. I pity the fool.
I think that came from Alex upstairs.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's true.
And we've played them out.
Yeah, I think we've
Kyle
run.
Lowry got the.
I think we've run the course of those.
They got to show me some killer instinct tonight, the Toronto Raptors.
Looking
I
for
thought
a
the
3-1 lead
first
in
round don't matter.
So we got Portland and Oklahoma City.
Woo! Can't wait.
Second
Oh,
game.
this first round game.
Second game of our doubleheader.
Nobody cares about first round.
And everyone is well aware of how Chuckster is all in. I guess you are too.
Yeah,
all in
we
on
were all in on the same day.
But Chuckster was
A little more animate.
Yeah,
animated.
pretty loud. And here's C.J. McCollum.
Concerned at all about his guarantee?
No, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, we just go play. But I appreciate you, Chuck. I appreciate you, man. I'm not gonna wear a shirt with your face on it, but I'm gonna support you from afar.
This is a big one tonight.
It's a
big one for OKC.
A big one for the OKC. But I was impressed. See, I always want to. I tell them, like, when you go on a game on the road, you don't have to win the game, but you just can't give it up. A lot of teams, when they're successful, they go for the juggler. A lot of teams that are immature or not really good, they're like, hey, let's just go there and we got the home court. Portland played great in Game 3, but this is a must-win for OKC. Let's get that straight.
And I know Dame and Westbrook going back at it. I think both those guys have to be careful and not worry about the Imano matchup. And
You mean West?
well, Dame too. You know,
Yeah, but
Dame started talking too.
West he takes stuff really personal.
He does. So they need to keep guys involved and make sure they win this game. I'm going with OKC for the win tonight.
Oof. I would say that this is build and added up to what we wanted to see.
Yes.
I think that the X factor has been the injury, non-injury, the ability of Paul George to be able to dominate his position. And all year he's dominated his position to be an NBA MVP candidate. He has not been able to do that. And you would expect that because of his size and athleticism and his being able to get his shot off. That will determine who wins the series for me, because the other people are showing up. Everybody's in the building. There's nobody whose antenna is not up. And to me, if Paul George is an all-star, they lose. If he's a superstar, they win.
Well, I think it's going to come down to McCollum and Paul George also, whoever plays the best tonight. Because Damon and Russ going to cancel each other out. Cantor's got to play better to dominate Adams, but McCollum's going to be the guy tonight.
Portland trying to snap an 8-game road losing streak in the playoffs. They've also lost 17 of their last 18 away from home. But coming up next, Raps and Magic.